Many studio images come complete with trim. For example, under the Swags and Valances, Board Mount Single, the swags have tassel fringe. If you'd like to add your own trim, as we've done from the Embellish category, we're using this tassel fringe. It's very easy to create the color and effect that you want and then duplicate the trim. Let's drag on a piece of trim and we'll zoom in and show you how to change both the line color and the fill color. As you can see, the trim looks black as it comes in from the image toolbox because of the black outline. Let's zoom in on that and change both the line color, we'll make this red, and the fill color. We'll make it blue just so you can see it. And now the trim looks completely different. And we've done that with the trim in our design. Again, zoom in. We've already started to add the trim on the cascade and the lower portion of the swag. Start at the bottom and work your way up. We've completed half of the under swag, and let's finish the outer swag. You can zoom way in to make it easier to see what you're doing. Place your cursor on the trim, hold down the Control key with your other hand, and simply click, hold, and drag another piece of trim off the original. If you're working on a straight line, you can do several at one time. And we'll stop when we get to the top. Let's zoom out again. We've completed one half of the design. We need to duplicate it for the right hand side. With your cursor out here to the left of your rendering, click, hold, and drag a box around the trim pieces. You'll see them highlighted. Either right click and duplicate or use your Control key and the letter D. To create the mirror image, click on Rotate, Flip Horizontal. And again, we'll zoom in so that we can properly position these. Place your cursor directly on one of the images, and you can group these to make them easier if you're afraid you'll lose them as you move them. We'll release that, and you'll notice that the trim over here is not quite positioned correctly on the cascade. The swag looks okay, we'll leave that. Let's click away so we can see it. We need to move these over, so we'll zoom out, and with our cursor over here on the right hand side, we'll capture all of those pieces, and we'll just try nudging them slightly to the right to get them in position. So remember, before you start, change both the line color and the fill color to complement your fabric, and then start dragging off the designs. You do not need to skew the image. Let's zoom in. Unless you're working with a piece of trim that cannot hang straight as these do. Let's look at this one, for example. If we place that one here, it's not hanging straight off of that curve. So let's double click and activate the Skew Perspective edit points. Pull up the right hand side to follow the angle or the curve. Work on one side, group it and duplicate it, and then flip horizontally to get the mirror image. Start at the bottom and work your way up, and always change the line color and the fill color first. Save yourself some time by going to the image toolbox to see if there's already a design that has trim as part of the complete design.